I just wanna make you mine, 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 mine.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another video on our channel. I've got my awesome husband Sanj here today.
What's up guys, welcome back.
And it is Chels coming to you. Excited for you guys to have popped in here. We've got a cool subject I think will be really valuable. Now, if you're new to our channel, we talk all about relationships, marriage, a little bit of parenting, so kind of all things family.
Mine, 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 mine. I just wanna make you mine.
And we did a video a couple weeks ago where Sanj asked me, what do women want from a man in a marriage? What do you want in a husband? So I thought it was only fair if we ask him back. I think there's probably a lot of ladies here, and if that's you, comment below, who are wondering, in 2023 or whenever you watch this video, what do men even want in a wife, right? There is so much out there. Do you just want boobs and booty, or what do you really want in your wife? Okay, so what do men want?
Well, boobs and booties are good.
Okay, well, that's good.
Well, besides that, let's talk about some values.
Because that wears off after a little bit
Sure,
too, right?
absolutely, absolutely.
Right?
But let's talk about some values, because I think that's what's most important in a relationship. Now, that's a big question. It's a loaded question, because I think that may be different for each man, right? Obviously.
Yeah, true.
But however, I think there's a generalized value system as far as what men really want deep inside from a woman in a relationship or in a marriage, right? So I think the first and the most important thing that all men want in a relationship is to be respected.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Respect, right? I think that's a big thing, because that's a big important I guess value for a man. We want to feel respected.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of our confidence comes from. That's where a lot of our determination and our ability to have a vision, everything comes from being able to have that respect from our partner. So, you know, in everyday term, what does respect look like?
Yeah.
So it's being, you know, talking kindly to your partner or to your husband or your partner, right?
Talking with respect.
Talking with respect, talking kindly, being feminine, not being too aggressive, you know, not being too harsh.
So a man doesn't want a woman that competes with him?
No, absolutely not.
That wouldn't be very respectful.
Absolutely not. And we don't want to be put in a little box either. You know, we want to be respected with, you know, our opinions, our sense of, you know, belonging, you know, our sense of just being. We just want respect. I think, you know, it's something that's very high on the value system for men. And I think all women could give that to the
Absolutely.
man. You know, it's only way you can give that to a man is because you're full of ego or she-go, and you know, you just don't see the value in giving the man a respect. So I think that's the most important thing, number one.
Okay, number one is respect. How you speak to this man, how you treat this man. You got to show them some respect. They want that from the woman that they are going to put a ring on it. Okay, good to know. That was an awesome first thing, respect. Now, if you have respect in place, what's another important thing for a woman to bring to the table?
Yes, that's a good question. I would say self-care. Okay, self-care and investing in yourself. So we want the woman to take care of herself. You know, not only like physically, of course, you know, men are attracted physically. You know, there's a physical attraction, of course.
Yes.
And I think a lot of people just kind of give up taking care of themselves like they used to.
That's true.
After they get into a relationship, right? And I think it should be an ongoing process to really take care of yourself and give the best of yourself to your partner, right? So taking care of yourself, I mean, obviously being mindful of what you eat, you know, what you put in your body. You know, do you drink enough water? Do you keep yourself healthy? Do you exercise? Do you move your body? You know, that's important. We want a healthy woman, you know, we want a vibrant woman. We want a woman with energy. So in order for that to happen, one has to take care of themselves. and invest in themselves. And so physically, those are some of the obvious things.
And that's actually pretty cool, because some girls out there might be thinking a man only cares if I'm taking care of him, and he's just going to want me if I just take care of him. But we're hearing from a man right now that says he would want a woman that takes care of herself too.
Absolutely.
And I think that you heard it, that goes beyond just getting your hair and your nails done. But how are you feeding yourself? How are you taking care of yourself? And hearing you say that as well, a man who wants a wife is probably thinking maybe that could be a mother one day.
Absolutely.
And would want a mother that takes care of herself. So take note, ladies. This is pretty cool stuff here.
Yeah. And speaking of taking care of yourself, another important aspect is your mind and your mental health, right? You have to be investing and taking care of yourself mentally too. So, instead of gossip, reality TV, social media, consuming those all the time, instead of consuming those all the time, you also have to invest in yourself, reading and listening to great positive, podcasts, books, motivational stuff, things that you want to learn about in any area, of your life. So those type of investment is also a form of taking care of yourself. That's also important. Just as your physical appearance, it's also important what you're putting in your mind, what you're absorbing, who you're listening to, also who you're hanging out with. That's important too. We want our partner to hang out with positive, like-minded people, not people that are negative and drag them down to their level. So those kind of stuff, it's part of self-care. So that's very important. So, take care of yourself for your man, and he'll appreciate it. And that's how you water your own grass too, right?
I like it.
Yes.
So the guy who just cares about dating you might not care how much you're eating junk food or how much you're drinking on the weekends, or if you have crappy friends, because he's not really interested long term. But the man who really wants to make a long-term relationship with you will want to see that you are taking good care of yourself and taking note of those self habits too. So really good. Take care of yourself, ladies.
Absolutely. We want to make sure the stocks holds its value.
A long-term investment.
Right.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So those are two things. So if there is a third one, if you found someone who's respecting you and they're taking good care of themselves, what is a third thing that they could bring to the table to really seal the deal and make you want this woman as your wife?
That's a good question. I mean, I'm thinking of so many right now, but one thing that just stands out is encouragement and support. It's a two-word answer. Encouragement and support with our goals, with our vision, with our mission, with the work that we're doing in life, the way we want to lead the family, the way we want to provide for the family, the bigger picture that we have for our family or our life. We want encouragement and support with that. We don't want a negative wife or a negative Nancy just kind of being critical of our choices, or
pulling you down, or
or being negative or being pessimistic. We want somebody just like our biggest fan, right? We want our biggest fan to be our woman.
I like that.
Yeah, for sure. And we want that encouragement, that support with everything that we do. And I think for a man, that's the biggest vote of confidence a man can get, is his woman's vote of confidence and encouragement and support, right? And I think that's so important, because in our field of work too, sometimes we have seen the wife might be ambitious of something and the husband is negative, or the husband might be very ambitious or excited about something, but the wife is kind of negative and skeptical.
Yeah.
So
that's hard if you have to not only fight for your dream within yourself, but then fight your spouse for your dream. And typically the men are the ones that are having that big vision and are naturally more ambitious and kind of ready to go out there and make their mark. So that makes a lot of sense that you would want a woman that is kind of the wind beneath your wings.
Absolutely. We want to lead. Having a supportive and encouraging wife is so important. And if you see all the successful men in life, right? Whether they're financially successful or they're just successful in building a great family, they're successful in building organization, successful in leading countries. These men of success, it's always been documented they've had a strong, encouraging, and supportive woman behind them. Isn't that interesting, guys? So that's a big clue right there, right? If you study most successful men, they've always had a woman behind the scene, just pushing and encouraging and supporting them with all their endeavors. So I think that's important to us as men to have that encouragement and support.
Yeah, I love it. So there you are, ladies or guys. You've got 3 things to help you really get clear on what are some solid characteristics that would make a great wife. I love it. So thank you for opening up. Thank you for being honest with us today. And I hope I bring all those things to you.
Oh, you do. Thank you so much.
I love you so much.
I love you too.
So we hope that this video clears it up for you guys, makes it clear. It is not complicated. It's pretty simple stuff. But having a marriage, being married to someone, loving someone through different seasons is really beautiful. So we love you guys. We are praying for you. We're rooting for you, and hope you find that person and you are willing to fight that fight long term and build a family together.
And if you found value in this video, please hit the subscribe button. Help support this channel. We want to bring you more content similar to this, and hit the like button so it gets into the feeds of other couples and other people that are looking for this information.
That's right.
Love you guys. Have a good one. See you on the next
I just wanna
video.
make you mine. I just wanna make you mine.